Hello everyone, welcome back to S-Rank. It's the only home for video games, etc. My name is Ethan. The captions, I'm not going to bother trying to fix. Not trying, I know how to, I could fix them. But they're going to be stretched like that. Actually, you know what, I can do one thing. I'm going to be recording something right after this, and I'm using the captions in this way. And anyway, we're reacting to Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. This is one of those, I guess, big three Jeff Keighley things. One line is probably good enough. We'll do it like this. Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Gamescom
This is the
Opening
pre-show.
Night Live 2026 pre-show. I'm Kyle Bossman, and as you can see in the corner of your screen, we are less than a half hour away from the start of the main
I forgot
show.
this was happening
Now,
today.
pre-shows
Honestly,
do
forgot
typically
that this was
exist
happening today.
just to pump up an audience before the real show starts, which, by the way, will have Final Fantasy VII Revelation. It will have Songs of the Past, the new Witcher 3 expansion, but the Gamescom Opening Night Live
Also,
pre-show
the
is
volume
special because it's stuffed with
low
its own trailers and
and
premieres.
on
Enough
YouTube,
that I'm
but
saying
yet
it's
it is
basically a real show of
nice
its
and
own.
loud here
So,
in
yes, please
OBS,
do
so that should be
excited
good.
For the main show,
That
Opening
should
Night
be
Live,
good. Okay,
coming
yeah,
in
I
less
forgot
than a
this was
half hour.
happening today,
But
so
for now,
I literally
here's a
was
brand
about
new
to
game
record something and then create a worms thing. Was about to record something, getting ready for that, and I was just checking Twitter, and Jeff Keighley's like, yeah, it's gonna be about this and that. I'm like, oh shit, is this today? Oh, it's like in a half an hour, and then I scrambled to get this together. I don't really have any predictions. I thought there was The Witcher 4 was gonna be here, but maybe it was just that Witcher 3 DLC.
You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these highlights will change your mind.
Oh, this is a weird isometric worms? A grid-based tactics worms?
Our glorious emperor will be watching.
Just the look of the worms themselves never looked good. They looked unfinished all the time.
welcome back to the Gamescom
Is that
Opening
saying
Night
that there's
Live
also a
pre-show,
Worms
where somehow
remake?
They snuck two Worms announcements into
Okay,
one trailer.
two.
Got a little 2-for-1 there. We have plenty more reveals to come, and this next one is for the most linear game with a 7 in it you're gonna see all night.
Train Sim World
Aren't
7.
nearly there yet. While others say it's not about the destination.
Damn,
it's
they
about the
pump
journey.
out these Train Sim World games because they have like a million
Memories you make
DLCs
along the
and
way. Those people probably also say good things come to those who wait. Whilst for others, they say fortune favors the bold. So no matter whether you're an early bird or a night owl, a fair weather flyer or an all-terrain trawler, different people have different ways of moving through life. Maybe they're all right, because everybody is trying to get somewhere.
yeah,
So whatever drives you,
this is Train Sim World,
whatever
right?
your purpose,
There was a 6 though?
you are not the only one.
Dog, I thought they were on like 5.
Train Sim World 7.
How many times do these games come
Wow,
out?
that family was really popping off for
Train Sim
though. I didn't realize it was
World.
like that. And if you thought that was the wildest ride of this pre-show, it's not quite
look at
time to get off yet. Wait.
Oh, Atari said they were going to be announcing something absolutely gigantic. Can this, like, go, please?
You have been selected to build the next great theme park. Are you ready to become a tycoon?
The first Train Sim World was 2018. Oh, is this, Roller Coaster
And a lot
Tycoon?
of ingenuity. You have the privilege of transforming these mundane
And there was a 2020
patches of
edition.
dirt into unforgettable thrills. Customize every setting. Hike up every price.
Yeah, every couple years.
And charm a
No,
whole
every
new
year.
generation of guests.
Every year they release another freaking
Just
Train
remember to
Sim
keep
World.
the park
Weird.
running in tip-top
Okay.
shape, will you?
Odd.
So, are you up for this brand new challenge? Do you have what it takes to become the next
Oh,
great
Bubsy.
roller coaster tycoon?
There you go.
Coming soon to early access.
This Pal World. Or one of those. I mean, like, Operant Studio makes. It's one of these, like, there's a lot of these Chinese, Korean, and Japanese developed Genshin Impact likes. These, you know, free-to-play gotcha shits. I say that because they're predatory in what they're doing. It's just gussied up in a AA to AAA looking wrapper, but it doesn't really have any depth to it from anything I've seen from any of these games beyond wanting you to spend a fuck ton of money. And they always go big with these lavish trailers and whatnot. And they pay a good chunk of money for all of this stuff. So in these shows, so I guess seeing this shit helps fund the ability to have the smaller indie games that you might actually find interesting appear on the. They always have to have music that's like dissonant with what's being shown too. Oh, I thought that was. Whatever.
This is not living. We all die anyway, don't we?
This Wu Chang 2, Fallen Feathers 2,
When sky and
Ultra
earth
2.
were one. She gave me life undying.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
How dare you steal it?
There we go, some God of War 3.
You were born of dust. To dust.
Or is this Tides of Annihilation?
So why do you fight death?
Character doesn't look. Well, I mean, that's some action stuff. I don't know.
You gave it up for what?
The other thing, too, is those same East Asian regions also got really into, and I'm saying this positively because there's just a lot of them at this point, into making character action games. We had a big stretch of people making slower-paced Souls-like action RPG stuff,
And I got scared.
and now we're back to like doing sick-ass combo aerial shit. Which, you know, I like, but
I want to be
there's a million. When there's a lot of them, it's easy for someone to be like, "Is this one good? I just heard this one was okay," and then suddenly a game that's okay is not good enough. You know what I mean? When there's a drought, okay is like, fuck yeah.
I was promised there would be no Bubsy in the pre-show this year, and yet there he was. How's this keep happening? But let's continue counting down to opening night live with more wall-to-wall trailers. So far, we've seen high-speed action. We've seen high-speed trains. We've seen Animo. So obviously at this point you're wondering, where are the horror games? Unfortunately, we don't have any this year.
Good, if I'm being honest, because there's always like a million of them in these shows, and they're all goopy, and it's like, okay. Could always raise the volume. Because remember, this is real low. I'm gonna turn around, there's gonna be, oh. They made sit in the chair. Yeah, just do. This is normal people stuff. Oh, okay. Sit in it twice. And go to sleep. The light bulbs are breaking. I'm getting nothing out of this. Oh, the door cracked open. Perceptum. A title that really made me think, which word is this a pun on?
I love brave old ladies. I think that's an underutilized character archetype. It's nice to see Perceptum carry that mantle. I'm just saying there's some grandmas who won't put up with ghosts. So it's empowering to be that kind of person. Anyway, if you've been wondering what the team behind Tinykin has been up to, you're about to immediately find out.
What did Tinykin make? I've heard that name before. Oh no, my evil snow globe. Alright, let's play as a chipmunk. Okay, that's a neat little aesthetic. I thought that was maybe just for the little, like, trailer vignette. Okay, so it's a, I don't know, a Kirby-like? You're shooting things, but you're inhaling and then spitting them out. And it's card-based, run-like, rogue-like, yeah. Oh, to be a log with a face with an axe permanent. And it's a cafe management thing? But you can shake it to make it evil? That element there showing the cafe stuff made me more interested in this. Because that's the thing with indie games. There's a Cornea, that's a good name. There's just a million games out there from independent studios that are all good enough even, to even broaden that further. And if they're all like doing one thing, it's easy to be like, yeah, okay. I'm sure that's good, but I probably have others on my computer right now that you know what I mean, can fulfill that itch if I wanted to, you know what I mean? So it's these indie games that are doing more than one thing that kind of stick out, you know? Like, this Napoleon-era French, first-person Souls-like?
Don't know what they are, but they're not human. Not anymore.
No, that looked pretty human to me.
Magnifies what is strong and valuable, destroys or omits what is unnecessary.
Okay, how many times are you gonna let this happen to you, guy?
Do to me.
That was a montage of the same animation, so clearly that's probably how you activate bosses. That'd be neat.
Only mad monarchs turn their kingdoms to ashes.
I do not think you're insane, William.
I want another good immersive sim.
Madness may be the only sane response.
Maybe this is that, to be fair. I don't think so. Based on the environments. That's right, Valor Mortis. That was the name of this.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. What the
Was this Atomic Heart?
of the chain?
3, 4? This World of Tanks? Robot Revolution?
Did he smile his work to see?
This was shown before. What was this?
Who made the lamb make thee?
Tank Rat, that's right. I like that name.
Because I was curious. All of that was from a poem called The Tiger by William Blake, published back in 1794. Which is crazy, because that's the first year they had a Gamescom. But back then it was just a bunch of silent trailers for Hopscotch and Knucklebones. Now, another brand new game
I'm
announcement.
glad he did that joke and not. Imagine that. Did you ever think that poem would be used about a game where you're a tank shooting robots?
But the interpretations always fell short.
That game is.
Thankfully, I found a way to not only
Okay.
save them, but to make them even better.
I say that Disney Illusion
Have to
Island
fully
thing is like
immerse yourself
7 years old. Alright, we have a Hades like.
And cunning.
Not a lot of swear.
a stupid name too?
You'll be introduced to friends
Yous may be ugly, but you sure can't fight.
and foes.
You just want tickets
Painterly aesthetic.
Wolves closing den.
You'll need to become resourceful.
I don't know what your strategy
Magic
is.
Dave's is a good shop
Brazilian.
name.
I also don't care.
These stories will test you. And once you've fully experienced all my interpretations, you'll be ready for me.
Murals.
Oh, too good for me, are you? I'll have you know, I've been married hundreds of times to thousands of mimes.
What?
Sometimes I like when a trailer just shows you its final boss. They just said, hey, here's this evil long-haired nerd. You gotta stop this guy. Mission accepted. Hey, welcome to the Gamescom Opening Night Live pre-show, where I realize there's been a lot of debuts already to keep track of. You might be looking for some help.
The streamer guy
just
has
to
done
remember all these titles to add to your
done
wish
these
list.
pre-shows like
Well, I can't help
numerous
you.
times.
I'm sorry, you're
Probably
on your
a good
own.
payday.
All I have is more world premieres.
In a womb? Is Death Stranding 3? Okay, this is one of those Civ style games. Humankind. I think Sega published. Is this a sequel to that? This is a genre that just completely like I'm not gonna be brazen and be like, who gives a shit? But like this just has zero appeal to me. So I mean, it's cool that they exist
Those are some
for those
big
people
horses.
that do like them.
Just a reminder, you're watching the event before the event. Opening Night Live is just minutes away, but we're about to see a trailer
my
for
count.
another new game that nobody knows about yet.
9.5 by
You
theirs.
can't Google it right now, but you can Google it 2 minutes from now. That's the magic of what we're doing here.
Focus Home Entertainment. That's supposed to be a good guy or a bad guy? Probably the protagonist. Okay, well now we have gameplay, so... Okay. Like a good fucking side swipe and jump kick. Okay, so he's beating a lot of people up. The design is, I don't know. I don't know, I'm not inspired. We have a lot of, like the art style is very like dab painterly. That's cool. I killed so many people just to pet you. I find you useful. I'm like the Doomslayer, but like fantasy. Scary badass, but like I'm the protagonist. Oh, is this? No, I was gonna say, is this Darksiders? But no, this is Focus Home Entertainment. Elta, defy all gods.
You know what's crazy about that trailer? The little dragon companion never talked. I don't know if I've ever seen a video game before where you have a little flying dragon friend who isn't wisecracking. That was refreshing. And now we're going to take a first ever look
Spyro?
at a game for two-player co-op enthusiasts.
Is he setting up a
Grandpa,
Spyro?
What was Mom like? You never talk about her much.
She was complicated.
Delivery for your special day.
Impossible. This was your mother's sigil.
What? How? Maybe we should see what's inside.
What?
You're a little kid! Can we start changing ages yet?
I suppose we should learn how it all works.
Want to change who you are? Just press a button.
Look at me! I'm a kid again!
What's all this now?
Okay.
It's a treasure hunt! A birthday treasure hunt from Mom!
Or some kind of elder fraud. Where your mom was concerned, nothing was ever easy.
Is there any chance Mom
I
can still be
want
out
more
there
two-player
somewhere?
co-op
She's
stuff.
gone and she's never coming
Orbitals
back.
comes out
Can't just ignore this, Grandpa.
in a
She
week or
is my
two,
mom.
week and a half, for Switch 2. I'd play that.
Well, I'm not letting you go alone. Just no more of this age twisting, okay?
We beat every Oni in hell. Time to beat an Oni Musha.
Cool.
That means you, bud. A no-holds-barred fight to the death. You love the sound.
I'm glad this protagonist has a more comedic side. Like, even if you, because again, to talk about like redundancies in genre, this is a Sekiro-like, on the outside looking in, I know it's not the same, right? And there are definitely been Sekiro-likes or wannabe Sekiros, right, out there. But the fact that this character has he just seems really human. Just is, you know what I mean? It makes him stand out more. It's a good choice. Because, I mean, how many Chinese and Japanese and Korean action games have the enemies that all look like doing that, and they're all impressive, but then there's so many games that are all like that. It's like, okay, yeah, have I seen this before? Granted, we pay, at least in the Western world, more attention to Capcom, because they, they're the OGs, as far as I'm concerned, on Japanese action games. Where a deadly duel awaits. Okay, another demo. So I feel like this had a demo already earlier this year.
Yeah, Onimusha just shadow dropped an expansion to its demo in the middle of this pre-show. Now, I don't blame you if you're about to boot that up, but while it's downloading, we're about to hit my favorite part of this show. We're about to check out a brand new trailer for the beautiful Mariachi Legends. And then immediately after that, I got to have an interview with the game's creative director. So first, let's see this.
Oh, yeah. There's a look at him. I don't know about. Okay, that looks better, though. Oh, this looks so much better. Oh my god, this is a Symphony of the Night, like? Yeah, okay, I'm in. I'm fucking in. The character looks great, too. I say this is a Symphony of the Night, like, in a couple ways. Number one, overall resolution that they're going for looks more like PlayStation 1 bigger screen than handheld GBATS Castlevanias. Yeah, okay. I gotta remember that.
And now's the part of the show where we are blessed with a guest. Joining us now, the creative director and composer of Mariachi Legends, Miguel Hasson.
It's really nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
What is Mariachi Legends, and where did this concept come from?
Mariachi Legends is a pixel art Metroidvania. And
We couldn't in post, like, improve his audio?
Alucard's suit is like 90% of a mariachi suit already. And so we started thinking about that Mexican vampire sort of idea.
Yeah, I mean, he
and we
literally just
used it with Aztec
said
culture
Alucard,
and
so.
Mexican culture. And so one thing led to another, and have mariachi.
I mean, it's not like it's a hidden influence on games. Symphony of the Night is one of the most influential games that you could directly tie to, you know what I mean?
My mom's from this town called Mascota, here in Jalisco. And it's one of those towns that's in the category of magical town or pueblo mágico. This would be the first time a pueblo mágico is ever present in a video game ever. It's very Mexican, and I feel proud of.
So how does this actually play?
We mix like fast combo action
Like a video
with
game.
RPG. So it's like a Ninja Gaiden Castlevania.
Ooh, the animation on that's
You know,
really
these
good.
combos allow you to
It's
get
doing the
extra
kind of
buffs.
like
There's also the
single
element
image
of
that we're
hunting
kind
for
of
ingredients,
animating, but it
being able
looks
to
just
cook
a
traditional
step
dishes.
above
So
that, where
that
you
allows
could be
you to
convinced
enter
that they
some
went the
buffs
other
that
way
are
around,
ridiculously
and it's a
overpowered.
3D model, if that makes
play this
sense.
We're finally
Presenting
ready to announce that
2D.
The game's coming next year in April 27th.
Thank you for coming to talk with all of us.
It's my pleasure.
No, I've got good news.
No, that
and
game
bad
looks cool. That
news.
was the most interesting
Bad
game
news
in this
is
pre-show.
We're all out of trailers for this pre-show, which means that the good news is that it's time for
Man, the bridge
top 10
support on those
reasons to be
glasses.
excited for Gamescom Opening Night
Jealous.
Live 2026. Okay. Number 10, Gears of War E-Day. The E stands for emergence, but it might as well stand for excited for Gamescom. Number 9 reason to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2026. Netflix couldn't lock down the exclusivity. Number 8, Ananta. That's the game that's like Vice City, but also anime, and also you have Spider-Man powers. It's never boring. Number 7, so far the increasing price of RAM has not impacted the cost of watching trailers. Number 6,
What is this bit?
we hid the word nooblet somewhere in Jeff Keighley's script and he hasn't found it yet. Number 5,
I doubt that's true.
a live performance of Guillotina from
Doubt that
Eugenics.
he's unaware of it.
That's
Because he's
gonna be bonkers.
most certainly read
Number
the script
4,
and been like, why is this
The
word
Witcher
here?
3, Songs of the Past. It's never too late for DLC. Number 3, Final Fantasy VII
Yeah,
Revelation.
Witcher 3
You know, I noticed
is
they haven't
11
shown
years
a
old.
single second of Aerith gameplay yet. I think they're probably saving it for tonight. Number 2, as we helplessly trundle towards an all-digital future, manufactured traditions such as these have somehow become a rare remaining live space to share mutual enthusiasm for games. That one's not really a joke. Sometimes I just get sad about stuff. And the number 1 reason to be excited for Gamescom Opening Night Live is the pre-show is over. Oh, okay. No more waiting. No more anticipating. From this point forward, we'll be live in Cologne, Germany. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.
'18 plus, Peggy 18. That's PEGGI or PEGI? PEGI. PEGI 18. For those reading the captions.
Awards, Jeff Keighley.
It's an interesting video wall apparatus. I don't really think it's useful for anything other than this. Is this venue going to do anything? I guess concerts? Right? Those video game concerts where they show the footage, you know what I mean, of the video game?
Are you guys ready for 2 hours of video game news and updates?
Don't like looking at
Well, you've
orchestras
come to the right
playing.
place. This is Gamescom Opening Night Live in Cologne, Germany at Köln Messe. And the crowd this year, you guys are honestly the loudest I've ever heard you. The energy and hype is
That's
on
also
another
written in the
level.
script. He's
You
making
guys
that
are
up.
prepped and ready, and we got a lot of great stuff for you today. It feels great to be back, surrounded by over 5,000 fans at the biggest consumer video game event in the world. This week, more than 350,000 people are expected here at Gamescom, and tens of millions of
He says
more
consumer,
watched live
just throwing that
online
out
around
there,
the world.
that it doesn't really have anything to conflict with his Summer Games Fest, or Summer Game Fest, rather. Because that's a press event stuff.
From the very beginning, you guys welcomed us. And year after year, this community has made us feel home here in Germany. This is, believe it or not, our 8th ONL, and we're so excited to bring you an amazing 2 hours of video games.
Please clap.
Now, last year's ONL will always hold a very special place in my heart because it was actually the final show of mine that my dad was able to watch. Immediately after the show, I actually had to cancel all my meetings here at Gamescom and flew back to New York to be with my dad during his final days. And sadly, as you may know, he passed away just a few days after Gamescom last year. But from his hospital bed, he did watch last year's show, and he saw all of you, and he knew how much this stage and this community meant to me. So standing here with you tonight means more than I can really express. I know he would be proud that we are back together, once again celebrating the creativity, passion, and people.
There's a
who make
conversation
games the biggest
to have about
form
this.
of entertainment.
We'll save it for another time.
So thank you for this moment, everybody. Tonight, I carry my dad's memory with me onto this stage. I am so grateful for all of you for welcoming me back, and Shocks as well, who will be out here in just a minute. It is no secret that video games and the video game industry is changing and evolving.
Yeah, in a lot of
On one
bad
level, that's
ways.
exciting, But on another, it's kind of scary. It feels like there isn't a week we don't see headlines about layoffs or studio closures. And on top of that, the larger electronic storage and memory crisis means that acquiring game hardware is more expensive than it's ever been. But in spite of all that, developers around the world are pushing forward to build new games. Big teams, small indie teams, and teams all around the world. Tonight, you're going to see projects on stage from teams in places like France, Sweden, the UK, Italy, Canada, China, Japan, Korea, and more. So what can you expect on these screens behind me?
Video
How
games.
about brand new information on Final Fantasy VII Revelation, introduced by game director Naoki Hamaguchi. Metro 2039 from
Oh, I thought he was queuing into that right now.
Rayman Legends Retold, the Xbox console exclusive Gears of War E-Day, Tides of Annihilation, the first ever in-game footage of Warlock Dungeons and Dragons from Wizards of the Coast.
What's that?
And yes, later in the show, we'll have the world premiere first details and in-game footage of a brand new expansion to
Man, I thought they were talking about
Game of the
Witcher
Year
4
winner,
here.
The
I got that
Witcher
mixed up.
3. It's called Songs of the Past. And we also
Man, I
have a
hope it's
little fun in
really
store
short.
for you as well,
I don't
including
know.
the
It's
first
like
ever musical
2 hours.
performance of the music from Eugenics, the hit indie game about breeding cats earlier this year. So we got a lot of fun ahead. But
I have a
let's
new
start
cat.
things off
He's in the
with a new
bedroom right
game
now. He
announcement
is
no one
6 weeks
expecting
old.
tonight. From one of the world's most successful developers comes something completely different.
It's
than
day
its past
3
titles.
that I've had this
Please
kitten.
enjoy.
And today I have, this morning, twice now, introduced him to my 7-year-old cat, and she's done a lot better today than she did a day or 2 ago.
In its way, the flood waters spread, weaving calamity. Upon the silken paths, malice took root. 10 suns rose on high. And so, as spoken of old, the weavers came forth.
You know what sucks?
Not the cause of their coming.
Right. But there's people at that company in the crowd, that's why. No one's actually excited for Hoyoverse stuff. You know what sucks is I see these trailers, and in this day and age, I'm like, how much of this is AI? It could be 0 when it could just be talented people. But I'm seeing how fluid the frame rate is, almost in an uncanny way. On some, like, the first dragon they showed, I'm like, I don't know.
And you'd still not quench.
I don't know. This footage was touched up. Now we're in gameplay, and you know, obviously, what would be a pre-rendered video versus an in-engine real-time rendering is, different. But like, I would forgive Hoyoverse for just kind of like spawning a million gotcha AAA action light shits. If like they were revealing here, like, no, this is just like a real single player. Like, this is a normal video game. We can afford to make this. Thank you for buying stupid characters and all of their stupid games we make.
At last, ye did unveil the divine power ye had stolen. Bear the gods' wrath.
Because right now, this looks like a real video game. How are they gonna be like, and here are the characters you can buy.
Came ye to reweave this world?
This is probably a multiplayer Monster Hunter like. Notice Fall?
Pretty impressive. That was the announcement of Notice Fall from Hoyoverse, an original co-op action game in which players take on the role of a weaver and step into a world where divine authority has crumbled and order
Co-op
as
action
collapse.
game.
Players
I wonder
must
if
stand
they've
as
used.
one to defeat mighty mythic
Actually, I don't
beings.
know if any of their other games are multiplayer. But if they are, I wonder if they've used that kind of framework of like it's co-op versus,
All right, we have a lot more to come. Now I'm very happy to
you know,
welcome back
some
a
other
legend
live
in the
service
esports
type of
world,
terminology.
known for her work on League of Legends and Counter-Strike, and the winner of Best Esports Host at the Game Awards. Tonight, though, she's our co-host for ONL for the 3rd year in a row, and you know what? We couldn't imagine doing this show without her. Gamescom, will you please join me in giving a huge welcome to Shocks?
But I could imagine the show without you, Jeff. Got him.
Wow, thank you so much, Jeff. It is such an honor to be back here at Gamescom in my favorite city, I gotta say it, Cologne, and seeing all the fans around the world. Now, I cannot wait to see everyone's reactions to what we have in store tonight. And right
Wait,
now,
pronounce that
I am
Shocks
very
with a
happy
J?
to share with you the global announcement of a brand new title in a very well-known franchise developed by Ubisoft Paris. This is Rainbow Six Tactics.
I was gonna say, is this Rayman? Rayman does absolutely nothing for me. I feel like Rayman only does something for you if you were, you know, maybe my age or a little bit older, and you played Rayman 2, which was their 3D platformer.
This is it. These tangles
You
are
know what
in
I
for a
mean?
surprise. Take your position.
Because I don't think anyone talks about any other Rayman anything.
Six on station.
Besides, I guess Rayman Legends, the one that they're remaking now. But you know what I mean, like with any real like, oh man, Rayman. Well, you know what I mean. Before or after the Rabbids minionized that franchise, before Minions were a thing, before Minions were a thing.
Send me everything you dig up on the agency bombings. There's no time to waste.
Anyway, yeah,
We've contacted Rainbow's former operators. You just have to choose which ones.
Rainbow Six is neat, but like, y'all gonna make like a Splinter Cell? As soon as they, okay, that was pretty sick. Yeah, this is, I mean, true to the name, this is a true tactics game. Oh, that person has like a full head covering.
We've got active hostiles all around, team. Move fast and
This is supposed to be like a multicultural
I'm seeing increased activity across all channels.
Want us to put out more fires? We'll put out more fires.
But the protagonist is a white guy. Or at least our main leader guy. I mean, whatever. The shield's pretty sick. Got a big sledgehammer. We're gonna break down the walls. The original Rainbow Six is a neat little game.
Rainbow Six Tactics, a new turn-based tactical single-player game set in the Rainbow Six universe. Now, in Tactics, you'll lead a squad of operators on high-stakes
It has a really weird
around the
console
world,
version.
combining careful planning, coordinated breaches, and tactical decision-making in every operation. Choose from a roster of 15 unique operators, each equipped with specialized gadgets, abilities,
I actually would play
and
that.
progression paths
I would
that
check it
create
out.
New possibilities every time you deploy. Rainbow Six Tactics launches in 2027.
But my question is,
Okay, almost
you know,
20
the Ubisoft, but also
years
just in
ago,
general,
Gears of War helped define a
like that's not
generation
just
of
a
Xbox.
okay. Yep, this is a single player
Tonight, we
game.
are
You're done.
returning to
Thanks.
Emergence
Have fun.
Day, the day that
Thank you for
changed
buying.
everything.
Like,
Here at Opening Night
how much
Live,
is that
we
going to
have
be
the
like? And then
world
you can buy
premiere,
this
the
pack and the
campaign
that
trailer
pack and
for
this
Gears of
character.
War E-Day,
There's 15
including the
operators. What if
first
there were
look at the focus
20?
leader behind the
There's 5
invasion.
more.
From the Coalition,
Your
here's
friend
Gears of War
pinged you in the
E-Day,
game.
an
He needs
Xbox
your help. Will you send
console
him,
launching
yeah,
this
like some sort of Facebook game? I have no interest in Gears of War.
What the fuck are you?
I'm an alien.
Scorch the city. Seize the surface. Bleed the ground walkers.
Good to see a few more gears made it through the night. You 4 belong to me now. Designation, Bravo Squad. No one knows what these things are or where they're coming from.
This is more than an invasion.
it's a fucking war.
The reports are still coming in, but whatever this is, it's happening all over the city.
Actual monsters are coming out of the ground and ripping my people apart.
And those are my gears out there holding the line.
Fall back now!
How do we hold a line against an enemy that can tunnel under?
Oh, shit!
We're gears. We fight.
Thank you, Marcus
We
Phoenix.
still have our people. If we can save them, we save Cologne.
Loss prepares us for what's ahead.
Yeah, this was such a like
Die. We're the ones that keep fighting.
such an of its era franchise. Where like, I don't know. I think it's a good reminder of not everything can be like Doom is back, you know, awesome style of new title, you know. But I think because they also like they did just keep making these, and I think it's just like it's the Halo problem. They did kind of just keep making these, and like no one, generalizing, I have not heard too many good things about any of the post heyday titles in both Gears of War and Halo. And they're not that far away, and there's a lot of them, and then there's been a couple remasters, so like, yeah, Halo 1 remake comes out and doesn't light the world on fire.
Coming to PlayStation 5, PC, and mobile platforms. 3 years ago, it was revealed here at Gamescom. With 2 massive cities, you build your profile and social following as a member of the ACD team. Tonight, we've got your first look
Said
at
mobile
the city
platforms.
of Zhangzhou
So
and the
this
types of
is a
combat
gotcha game.
vehicles and mini games you can expect. And yes, news on the release date as well.
I'm so badass, I stand on the plane. You could not hold on. You do not have the grip
Still
strength.
have a mortgage. Haven't tracked down my old man yet. Still gotta buy a ticket home. I still got all these memes I haven't sent out yet.
Whoa! It's a Nanta! Let's go! We're about to make our mark at the ACD.
ACD?
Did they really just go belly up?
I say you go viral first, then worry about rebuilding the ACD. Get big enough, and the old workers are sure to come back.
What's next?
Meat Master!
What, Master?
Master, you're so awesome.
Meat Master? Meat Master.
Who the hell came up with that name?
Yeet Master.
You're saying
Nothing more than a
yeet?
bad seed who slipped out of a nowhere town.
Enjoy the party, my friend.
This is not yours to take, outsider.
What's going on here?
What?
God. Peace be kind. What's up, bro? I can't be kind. God, this type of game just is.
Just you wait.
Where am I?
Here's the other kind of annoying thing. For all of these types of games, they always have a low budget for the English voice acting.
Take me with you to sniff out some martial arts masters and legendary weapons.
You've been reading too many fantasy novels.
Two
What you
cities.
seek is inside.
Door spy?
Only those who pass our trials may witness the linging within.
Huh?
Can you take it?
You bet. I've dragged entire subway.
Okay then.
And again, every single one of these types of games have these overproduced trailers with licensed music and all that. Any good game now, seeing him going to a foreign city to learn martial arts sort of from the best makes me think of Shenmue. Any good games that I missed? Yeah, there's a Castlevania Symphony of the Night like that's like in Mexico that looks awesome.
Why is everyone running off? Am I really that annoying?
There's a new Roller Coaster Tycoon. Other than that, it kind of just started, so. This is Persona 6. No.
There you have it.
Although that might come out next year because
15th,
they said it would be on disc on PlayStation 5, so it can't be 2028.
A new look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation, but yeah, I know you're waiting for it. But for now,
There's a question there.
a new look
What happens if a game gets delayed? Like, yeah, we're aiming for November. Oh, now it's gonna be February. We can't get any discs now? Like, what happens then? Ooh, okay, Silent Hill.
Listen, I need you to come back to the town and put some things to rest.
What I just saw in that footage, you said we could put things right.
I'm gonna
This town
up the volume.
would listen to me.
But it's the right thing.
Let me know if I should
to do,
lower
not
instead.
just for them, but for the whole town.
Then you know what you have to do. But be careful. They're all so angry.
Yeah, I'm really into it. They've been doing this marketing campaign on mobile, social media platforms where he's got this like handheld,
His death is your burden.
like radio television thing. This kind of retro-looking thing, although it's supposed to be some sort of modern device, so to speak. They've been putting vertical video on social media that is that device, so it fits the frame of that with then like gameplay footage on the little TV. It looks really nice. It's actually a really well done social media marketing campaign.
You betrayed me.
This is a Plague Tale something or other. This game, the entire file seemingly got leaked online. Pirates have been able to play this. If this is a Plague Tale something or other.
The price we paid.
If I had to choose between playing Control Resonant or Silent Hill Townfall, I would play Silent Hill Townfall. I'm sorry. Can you turn it down? Okay. Oh, I'm going to turn it way down because this game was shown before and is so of a cringe that is not for me. They did like some musical thing and just, oh, God. It looks like they're actually trying to show gameplay this time. I've never, ever, ever found keyboard and mouse prompts in video game, UI to look good. Like I really do find the square with the letter F in it and stuff like that to be lame. See, now they're doing controller stuff. Hell yeah, let's plug in a controller. Now it's not. Now it's keyboard. Yeah, Jim, when you capture some footage, make sure you don't have a controller in so we have it all unified. Oh shit, I forgot.
Our strength failed us. You failed us.
If only I was stronger. If only I...
You've surmounted countless trials to reach this
I
summit.
mean, Crimson Desert and Enhanced. Game came out this year.
You'll struggle, but you'll turn back, face your fall, because that's the cliff I know.
If I do their dirty work for them, I'd better get what I'm owed.
There are people who are very weird about this game.
Even if the end is written, I will walk.
Like people that get genuinely mad when you brush this game off. Okay, so it's basically just... I don't think it's like a new version of the game. I think it's just kind of like, yeah, if you were on Steam now, it would show that instead. You know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, with all these patches, we've done a lot. We should market it as, you know, that makes sense. Market it as a little bit more. This looked neat. The actress who was going to be playing the main character had like a lot of illness happen, and she had to leave the role. And then the character physically changed her appearance.
Reveals the new voice of Gwendolyn, Angela Sant Albano, who recently played Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh, there you go. I gotta play Resident Evil 9. I bought a few months ago the PS5 versions of Resident Evil 2, 3, and 7. $15 each on Amazon. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play through them all. Not for any content, I'm just gonna play them.
The fog has devoured your home, and now it is tearing Avalon apart. Arthur was the only one who could control the fog.
Brett, did you platinum Resident Evil 9? I don't remember.
Until me.
I know you were like going back and forth on it.
To reclaim London, you must harness.
They are food.
Use it to command your spectral knights.
Guinevere. Teach me.
Yeah, that's right. This game it was a bit more to it than just a fancy-looking character action game. Actually got there was a Sony published one of these like games that came out last year that I got for $10 off Amazon. The file size is so big I didn't install it. I'll wait until I actually play the game.
Beautiful, and if you're interested in wish listing and learning more about any of
Yeah, I'd play that.
games featured at ONL, make sure to check out the Gamescom Steam page. And if you're anything like me, I'm sure you have tons
Go
on
on
your
Amazon
wish list
now.
and in your cart.
Not that I have the money
but
for
a
this.
few more can't hurt, right? The Steam page is
Resident
available now and being
Evil
updated throughout the show
Requiem.
as the titles are announced. And now,
I wish
to
there's a
introduce
physical
our
copy.
next game trailer from
Yeah,
Turin,
there's still
Italy, founder
50, 60
and
bucks.
creative director of Unrelated Games, Alessandro Durando.
Thanks, Chucks.
That is a logo that is fancy and nice, but at the cost of legibility until you know what it's supposed to say.
Anyone will ever find it. I didn't have an answer
I think
when it
David
started,
harps on me all
and
the
I still
time. He
don't
doesn't
have one.
word it like that,
And
but that's what he
never
means.
Never expect to be here on this stage. So thank you, Jeff and Gamescom, for this incredible opportunity. Just
Should I
being
get
here
a
already means
lip
more
ring
than I
like
can put into
that?
words. Love Song
Just right here.
will take you on a journey to the forgotten echoes of past humanities, where sound is the only language left. You will uncover traces of memory left in stone and sound, building a bridge between what was and what may still come. Here is Love Song.
Yeah, she had a septum piercing instead. Are there people out there that have their organs pierced? Like things that are on the inside of the body and not visible? Has that ever been a thing? Okay, so this falls into the kind of category of like Cocoon and any of these other like really highly polished visually like puzzle game type adventure things.
What a beautiful and artistic game made right here in Europe. Thank you, Alessandro, for joining
Notice how you didn't say it
One
looked
of my
fun.
favorite moments from last year's TGAs was the announcement of Mega Man's long-awaited return.
Okay.
with Mega Man Dual Override from Capcom.
I'm very interested to see what
Tonight,
this is
we've got
like.
An exclusive glimpse of new gameplay.
It is also
along with the
coming to
introduction of a new
PS4
character
in
who plans to
2027.
Foil Mega Man's plan to
Which is
save
insane.
the world. Take a look.
Another playable character. We're gonna introduce a new robot protagonist. Yep, Mega Man. He's made of polygons. Okay, he can enhance his. He's got chips. Okay. I had Mega Man 11, and I had never played it, but I have that. And this looks good. Rush, okay. One thing Mega Man 11 did that I appreciated is like the actual robot powers that you get don't just change your color, like they're physical attachments and in ways that are neat. Okay, we're going after the VTuber crowd. Oh, this is just one of the robot masters. I understand. Very over animated in a way that I question how that it might affect the extremely Twitch-based gameplay. Not saying it's a bad thing. Rush, or I called him Rush, Proto Man. I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. One of gaming's greatest character designs. Oh. They're saying it's releasing early. There you go.
Little something extra. All right, now let's talk about
Proto Man's
another
look is
legendary gaming
literally
hero, one without limbs.
better than Mega
Rayman,
Man's,
who's
but it's literally an
celebrating
all-time
his
classic.
30th anniversary this year. Rayman Legends Retold builds on the charm of the original
I just don't
2013 game, now brought to life with stunning 3D visuals, new story content, and an all-new sixth realm to explore, plus fully voiced cinematics. Players join Rayman and friends on a new adventure to restore peace to the Glade of Realms. There are 4 all-new musical stages, like MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This, and tonight
No one
we have
clapped
the first
there,
look and
but he
listen
laughed
to
like
another
people
musical
were.
stage.
They took a, even though I had no interest in it at all, a beautiful 2D animated game, and like they needed to make it 3D in order to make it like we need to remake it. So I don't know, just does nothing for me. Bet this shit goes hard if you're a freaking theater kid. Whatever. You need Dead Rising 5?
Will be at the Ubisoft booth this week here at
You'll get
Gamescom.
another Dead
That's
Rising.
what makes this show
One day.
so great is that many of tonight's
Capcom's in that position where I really do believe like, any of their franchises, games that were once franchises or single games, they will touch them all again.
New expansion,
Absolutely
Final
will.
Fantasy VII Revelation, and a performance of the music of Mugenics for the first time anywhere.
Like,
It's
there's
time for
going
our
to be a
next
Dino
announcement.
Crisis.
The
Don't tell
developers
Devin,
gave us
but
a
there is
phrase
definitely
to
going
introduce
to be a
this new
Dino
IP,
Crisis.
But none of the words apparently can be said on stage. So I guess let's just watch a trailer.
I was talking over this. Get it? Making games with a cast of characters in some multiplayer context like this and having them be good designs is so... it's hard to quantify in a way that's like, oh, is this a PUBG game? I can tell like those designs don't have it. Some games they have it. Some games they don't. It's just hard. You know it when you see it.
And build your dream home together.
Credit to community creator. Say Reddit boy.
But that's okay. Once human, jump in today.
Okay, yeah, we can probably skip this, right? I don't think anyone needs to see this game. Now I'm interested in this game for sure. It's not necessarily the genre I wanted it to be. I wanted a more traditional sequel to Control. I platinumed that game on PS4. But I also love character action games, so I'm not against this. I just remember with the original Control really feeling like there was a missed opportunity to make it more of a Metroidvania, and how like the building was designed allowed like backtracking segments, and then you got all these powers, but none of them were used in any like, now I can do this, like, oh, there was a puzzle here I couldn't do, but now like I have the telekinesis, I can move this ball through the wall, and there we go, I get an optional little collectible or something. Like there was something there. I'm like, oh, a sequel can expand on this more, but they're going into a completely different direction. So I'm not against this. It's just, you know, not necessarily the sequel I would have wanted. And like all games, I will play this in a few years from now. I very rarely buy games at launch. It costs too much money.
There's a grain of truth to old legends.
This Dawn of the Blood Walker. Blood of the Dawn Walker. Walk of the Dun Blooder.
Oh God. No, please, no.
I gave you a blessing. I hope you enjoy my gift.
None of us has any love for the Brakiri. But this one, he's different. The sun didn't take him.
Yeah, this is Dawn Walker.
Day after day. Now strike him down.
Your every move.
Or is it? Because I thought that was modern day in the last trailer I saw.
Your word echoes far. Your every step leads to crossroads. All that remains is for you to choose.
Help me, please! So sorry. No, no.
Very well then. Let's begin.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gamescom opening night live. Now, I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, so I'm very happy to share this world premiere of this next game with you. The gameplay of the forthcoming strategy game, Game of Thrones War for Westeros, from Australia's Playside Studios.
The Iron
I read the first two books, worked my way through maybe a third of the third book, and never saw the show. I don't like the look of again, I mentioned this earlier, but it's so hard to tell now what has been enhanced with AI, or is AI, or not in some of these trailers. But this one gives me some suspicion.
Is yours to decide.
We're at that point now where it's not like, if you don't have to make something from scratch. You can just enhance.
Game of Thrones. War for
on my quotations there. Something that you've already made, you know what I mean, or add elements to it, and that's so much harder to tell.
You know, I can't wait for this one. So with that now, it is time for a new game announcement from Airship Syndicate, makers of Darksiders Genesis. This is a new self-funded and published indie title where you escape from a failing orbital prison in this gritty sci-fi isometric action thriller.
What's that game called?
This is Dust
I have it.
Origins.
The Dead Space, like. Callisto Protocol. What she described very much sounded like Callisto Protocol. In this prison, everything wants to kill you. Cool twin stick shooter. Not against this genre. The environmental graphics and all that does make it kind of hard to see what you could shoot at, what would want to shoot at you, and not saying that's a bad thing, but all depends on how they do it. Anyways, the isometricness of this, combined with the overt level of detail, reminds me of that cyberpunk aesthetic game. Man, what was that called? I played that for a little bit. I was like, I just don't understand why people like this.
Searching for a pulse.
I feel like there is one.
Initializing reality. Loading at 233.
Not gonna lie, there was a brief, like, GLaDOS? The first line was spoken.
More than 1,000 worlds. Global data streams active. Challenging community energy worldwide. Breaking the barrier between screen and reality.
Did you say challenging community energy? What does that even mean?
Restored. Synchronization complete.
Oh, this is just a fucking Gamescom.
You are logged in.
God damn it.
Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
No, Gamescom is not the heart of gaming. Come on.
Welcome indeed, that's right. Gamescom has officially started now. Let's go. And now we turn to Exodus, a cinematic single-player action RPG.
Did they not know where they should have plopped that? You put it at the beginning, people won't like it. Put it at the end, like, who cares?
Salvager to traveler, discover new worlds ravaged by the effects of time, and search for
Did
the
the
key to humanity.
in 40 minutes before this not count as being a part of Gamescom? Like, I don't understand.
Along the way, you assemble a crew of sharp-edged specialists. Soldiers, smugglers, mercs, scholars, and awakened
Doesn't look like she
animals
has shoes.
whose
Like
skills
she's
and
just, like,
chemistry shape
floating.
every fight and decision. Tonight, it's time to get a deeper look at Salt, an awakened octopus and mercenary who joins your team. Get a glimpse into who she is, where she comes from, and why she's along for the adventure.
Let's protect our defense!
Salt?
Yes.
Figured we could talk, since you're part of the team now.
Why?
Want to understand how you see things, how you operate.
I hunt, you pay. This is agreed.
Well, that answers that. But hey, we're getting to know each other. You local to Persepolis? Or you from somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
You're going for a Mass Effect thing here.
Salt. You have a most impressive reputation.
A heavy Mass Effect
We were surprised.
thing going on.
You accepted a permanent position with the human team.
You fear me, envy, hate.
I'm responsible for this world, and you put it in danger for your own selfish reasons.
I will join, but I will be paid after, even if Leiden is in danger.
You've been away for a long time. From your planet?
Heavy Mass Effect thing going on.
Safety.
Step forward to save your species. April 7th. I love it. Well, it's subtle. Seen a lot of these trailers now. They're doing American-style dating systems in a European show.
Time is our great enemy. But we must always have hope.
Exodus. Wizards of the Coast, huh? That's why he used the word awakened, or she used the word awakened. Whoever said awakened. It's like no one talks like that besides D&D nerds.
Now to give us an exclusive extended first look at the gameplay for the upcoming Warlock Dungeons & Dragons from Wizards of the Coast and Invoke in Montreal, Canada. Please welcome the TGA award-winning star.
Yeah, this is meant to be more of like an action game.
Maggie Robertson.
What's your Resident Evil 8? Forgot the character's name. The tall woman. The first boss you kind of kill.
Thank you, Jeff, and good evening, everyone. I am so excited to be here.
I remember if they showed gameplay of this.
All right. Every warlock's journey begins with a pact. For Katri, a seasoned warrior on a personal quest, that pact is made with Tasha, an ancient witch queen and the patron I have the pleasure of playing. Tasha grants her access to forbidden magic, but power always comes at a cost. Tonight, we're revealing gameplay for the first
Very mean, but it looks
time,
like she was attacked by
showing how
bees right before
Katri
the show.
wields magic as she explores the world of Darkon. This is Warlock. Let's take a look.
What's this? I am determined. Oh, detrimented?
Not the one that matters. Can you not do more? More? You still think this is your quest? I have seen your heart's desire. Dark and defiant.
I think I do remember this character with the two different eyes. I think I do remember this. There definitely was a trailer at some point, but I don't remember if they did gameplay in it.
Raw magic serves us both.
That's right, this is a Dungeons and Dragons licensed, or whatever game, so it is going to be literally based in somewhere on the Sword Coast, probably, because Wizards doesn't seem to be able to do anything else. I don't know. I find a lot of A lot of Wizards of the Coast develop D&D stuff to be very boring. And like very safe, very branded.
In my experience, buried things do not lie for long.
Okay, some puzzle platforming. I feel like she also could just make that jump normally.
We are getting closer.
Yes. Closer to what?
Yeah, like doing that.
Skip, watch out.
I see it.
A beholder.
Absolutely not. Merely digging deep.
It's tough in these very, very choreographed gameplay demos to get an actual sense of how it would feel to play it. Because I could see myself being like, fuck yeah. And also like, eh.
What is it you see?
Some enemies literally popping in.
Raw magic. A means to an end.
Is crafting that you can choose to do, or is this an animation? And if it is just an animation, how many times will you do this before it gets annoying?
Call for rain. Something tells me we're not fleeing from this one.
Not an option, Skip. What I need is here.
Like, what I'm seeing on paper, you know, I guess I don't have it on paper, I'm seeing it, but looks fine. You know, it's the very keyframey, quick, action stuff that a lot of Souls-likes games do that isn't in the From Software stuff. Because it feels a little bit more produced, a little bit more flashy, a little bit more like, you know, we get complaints all the time about how you hear people talk about From Software games being, you know, kind of unpolished. You know, they could look better, blah blah blah. They could run better. None of that matters. And so like that's the tactic that a lot of other Souls-like games do, is like, well, we will be polished. We will be, you know, we will try to do that because that's how we can stand out, obviously. It's not a bad thing at all. I think people really like Mortal Shell 2 that just came out. The slowing down time stuff, the very Bayonetta witch time, last second dodging, unless this was an active ability that was used, is neat. Give you time to like actually prep a spell, like for real, is cool. I don't know. So is the actual video game title called Warlock? Or is it Warlock Dungeons & Dragons or Dungeons & Dragons Warlock?
And now it is time for the announcement of a brand new game inspired by 1001 Arabian Nights, with flying carpets, colossal bosses, and more. It comes from the new NBC Game Studio, which is debuting this game on the Gamescom show floor. Here's 1001 Threads of Mizan.
They say NBC?
Come close. And I will tell you a tale of two worlds
I must have misheard
at
that.
war. Set ablaze by a smokeless flame and fueled by those called to fight. Whispers on the desert wind come from those who are unseen. The Jinn.
Mm-hmm. So this multiplayer thing?
Once the children of Earth and the Jinn flourished, united, until betrayal split their worlds apart.
Ew.
Now the veil is thinning. Two worlds collide as they wage a war of vengeance.
Yeah.
Yet,
Edmund.
many stories remain untold. To avoid destruction,
This certainly looks like it's some sort of co-op thing.
So listen, heed my words. This story begins with you.
Cool logo. MBC. It's letter M. MBC. And those in the bottom left. Now, is this Atomic Heart too? No, this is another anime thing.
I'll leave it to you to make the dead speak.
It is this particular 3D anime look that is like only used in these gacha games. Okay, hey, another overproduced, the stylish, whatever, music induced trailer for one of these. Like, I guess this aesthetic on the 3D anime, like the very flat looking anime faces, like a 2D anime but on a 3D model, was I think used on the Bandai Namco published Code Vein stuff.
It's just as you surmised. The final clue is in that cursed place. If greed comes at a cost, what price would you pay to bring back someone you love?
Loss of greed? Yeah, a mobile monster hunter. Another mobile monster hunter. Outlanders.
All right, welcome back to ONL, and next we're turning to the legendary Metro series and a very special developer, 4A Games, based in Ukraine. Game developers have to build games in all sorts of conditions, but for 4A, the development of 2039 has truly been a challenge to build art in the midst of a real war. To tell us more about their incredible story and journey of perseverance to create Metro 2039, please join me in welcoming to the ONL stage John Block and Pavel Umer from 4A Games.
David likes, or at least liked, one of the Metro games. There's a Metro VR game that I'll probably buy. I have that PSVR 2. Actually, excuse me, please. I got off of eBay, of all places, brand new, from Target. They were clearancing off the controller charging stand for the PSVR 2.
Thank you so much.
$18
I'm
bucks.
John Block, executive producer for
As
Metro
opposed to
2039.
50.
And I'm Pavel Ulmer,
Literally arrived
co-creative
yesterday.
director and audio lead.
Tonight, we are revealing our brand new gameplay trailer
It's been like a
for
month or
Metro
so since I
2039,
VR'd.
the next chapter set in the Metro universe we have been exploring for nearly 2 decades. Metro has always been a story about preventing war, but now that war is at our doorstep, we have built a story about its consequences and what it takes to survive, the cost of silence, the horror of tyranny, and the price of freedom.
Of course, as always, there's monsters, tunnels, devastated ruins, but Metro to us.
I think that having the Metro games constantly have a year that's kind of close,
Creating a
the
game this
subtitle
dark requires a lot of passion,
makes it
discipline,
confusing
and a
because
development team
I
that
don't
has
know how
actually
many
come
there are.
accustomed to working without peace or regularity.
I could confuse one
There's
for the
enormous
other.
care for this universe and the people who believe
And
in it.
third thing I
Key
can't
part
think
this
of, but you know
is
what I
our
mean.
own in-house 4A engine built to fully realize the oppressive world you're about to step into.
We built this game for those who have traveled through Metro before, and for those who are about to enter it for the first time. There's a lot to explore.
That is such a
Your
line you say
support
about
and
every
love
video
for this
game.
world has stayed with us through every
This is
stage of
for the
development.
fans who've been with us since the
Figure out
beginning,
trust
but it's also a great place to
Cannot wait
begin
hear
your
more
journey.
tonight. And if you're lucky enough to be here at Gamescom, you can go hands-on with Metro 2039 at our booth and take a closer look on a fully wearable replica Spartan helmet that will be included in our collector's edition. Thank you.
I'm gonna say, okay, it's a thing that people can own. You can take a look at this one helmet we made
Metro
for
2039 is not simply a return to Metro. It is a darker, more ambitious, and deeply personal journey. One that will challenge what you know about yourself and what you're prepared to become in order to survive.
I did not look up how
So,
long this is. It's already been an
Tunnels
hour.
are waiting. The surface is calling. And tonight, we're ready to show you a bit what comes next. Welcome to Metro 2039. Slava Ukraini!
What brought you here? I'm looking for someone. I need information.
Then you've come to the wrong place. The Novorite spread across the station like a damn plague.
So this is Hunter's bright future. Monsters. And radiation. That's all that's left up there.
I love when gun upgrades are physical things you can see on the gun. That's cool.
Humans did this.
This is Chernobyl.
This is Hunter, the leader of the Novorite.
Like, I'm gonna have to get up and pee at some point. Like, I said this at the top of the stream here, but I forgot that this was today. So, like, I was eating lunch. Well, I was like, I guess gotta make a thumbnail. It's a cool design. Yeah, I mean, like, Metro 20.
For someone.
39.
Where is she?
I just want to look to see how many games. Oh, I guess there was a Metro Exodus.
Metro 2039 looks
So.
great. Hats off to the team at 4A Games. Okay, now for something completely different. He's performed at the Game Awards and was on stage with us at Summer Game Fest, but now it's time for this person's first appearance on ONL.
Metro 2033, Metro Last Light, Metro Redux, Metro... Okay, so, hey, I mean, screw me, I guess. There's only one other game that has a number in the title.
Tired of sneaking around just to feel good? Tired of this damn lighter? Of this rain? Of this life? speed and more sizzle. More sizzle, less hassle, more high.
Okay, cut! Thank you, Cyrus. That's perfect. Well done.
That is Dr. Cyrus Kane, the big dog, as it were. An entrepreneur and eccentric
Hitman.
for his
Okay.
diverse business ventures.
Okay, here we go. Another one of these contract. Do you have to buy these contracts? Are they limited? Like, how does this work? Because they just did the Wiz Khalifa thing.
I hope you're feeling hungry, 47.
Man, what the fuck kind of funky music is this? These internet-ass DJs.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg is, well, he's in to get paid.
Godfather now coming to Hitman. Next up, the sky is no longer the limit from NC. This is Ion 2, the sequel to Ion, a new PC MMO built around aerial combat on a massive scale. It launches October 5th this year.
So many games just look the same these days. This is an MMO? Or is this one of those, you know, gotcha live service things? Nah, we got the MMO lines on the ground for the boss fights. Yeah, here's our raid boss. This looks like describable shit. Just a bunch of noise on the screen. Okay. Yeah, this was shown somewhere. I recognize kind of logo.
You have no idea how beautiful America was. I believed in her promise.
251 years ago it was.
Watched her fall. Out on the old roads, I saw her shatter into warring tribes. Survivors like your people. I know your kind. You think you'll survive and adapt. Reclaim the land. Rediscover the lost technology of the old world.
When Gamescom was like mostly about like European games, farming games, subgenres of the farming game.
Ancient powers divide this land, and their might is far beyond the likes of you. So, will you kneel as my servant? Help me restore America, or burn as my foe. At the end of all things, only one dream survives.
Paradox Interactive, so was that some sort of strategy thing? I too wish I was playing Mario Galaxy. We made our own Animal Crossing crafting farming thing. We also saw that Studio Ghibli movie. We also saw that Pokemon Pocopia blew the fuck up earlier this year, and more than a quarter of Switch 2 owners own that game. I'm not one of them. Would like it, but and we're also gonna make a thing like that.
Planet, a cozy galactic life simulation game from HoYoverse. Here, life unfolds at your own pace.
Oh my god, galactic because it's on a rounded sphere, so it can be like the rolling kind of log-like world of Animal Crossing.
Side by side with your beloved fuzzy neighbors, Shucks. You gotta have the fuzzy neighbors, right?
Of course.
Players can pre-register now on the game's official website, plus the final beta test will be coming soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
But now, we are very excited to have a special
Check cashed.
performance at ONL. Earlier this year, Edmund
Okay,
Mitchell
good.
and Tyler Glales'
I'm gonna go
cat-breed
pee.
simulation game
I
Mutagenics
will be back.
got rave reviews for its gameplay.
I'll just
and
leave it
dark
rolling,
comedy
but I
style,
gotta go to
And
bed.
yes, it's music. And tonight, we've got the first ever live performance. Please welcome Matthias Bossi, Carla Kilstead, and Jeff Perlman from Ridiculon performing Guillotina.
Meine Damen und Herren, während dieser Live-Übertragung kamen keine echten Katzen zu Schaden.
Say you'll be mine, we'll be divine. My paws were made for you, my claws, I'll see what they can do. This kitty wants her cream. This pussy, oh, she has a little dream. Come, let me play. Don't run away. I'll
Miss
have my
anything?
way with you, and when I'm done, you'll say I slay.
There's a cat right here.
I'm coming for you tonight. I'm ready. Shut the door, turn out the light. Stop running for a minute. We can finally find infinity. Together we can win it all, this whole affair. So come on, turn around. You're so lost, but you confound me with your endless run around. It's more than I can bear. You run, but in the end, I think you like this little game of hide and seek. But when I find you, you won't even know your name. You run, but you don't mean it. You're afraid I'll be too good. In all the love you've had, you never had it like you should.
It's a strategy game. Like it. Okay. Yeah, I heard this game was cool. PC only. I'd be very curious what Steam achievements are like.
You'll be divine. My calls were made for you. My claws all see what they can do.
Oh, Brett's in the chat saying how much he loves this.
Her cream.
You love when they play music on the stage.
Oh, she has a little dream. Come run away. Come let me play.
I remember people being like the musical aspect of the boss fights is really good. I'm getting the impression that like a lot of game music, it only really works when it's in the game. Like it's a part of the visual audio like experience and does not stand on its own.
You won't be able. Deep tissue is not the issue. It's the needles I adore. Acupuncture at its best, you'll be defunct. You need a rest. An addict, I assure you, you'll be back for more. You run
Sorry,
within
is
your heart,
still
you know
hiding
it's
in there.
destiny. I'll win. You're slowing down, you're losing steam. I'll notify your last. Can you run? But I run faster, and there's nothing you can do. 'Cause everywhere you turn up, you know who.
Yeah, but this game was in development for years and years and years and years. Just finally came out in like January or February or whatever.
Give it up for these guys.
I don't remember their names. Give it up
Amazing.
for them.
All right, well, that was so fun. And here's also some breaking news. Eugenics is coming to PS5, Switch 2, and Xbox Series X and S on September 8th. Stick around for
Maybe
more
I'll check
of
it
ONL.
out.
Right now, here's the launch trailer for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2.
Well, cats, my 6-week-old kitten is now meowing from my bedroom. Kagari's checking out the door. She's very curious. I'm so glad. Day 3 of having this kitten. And Kagari has been so much better today. She's curious. She's not outwardly hostile. She doesn't want him in her face, but still doing supervised playtimes, you know. Otherwise they're separated. Alien, cool. This is the Fire Team Elite 2 or whatever. I was right. Hey, it's got a Switch 2 version.
I once promised I would tell you everything about your mother.
Oh,
This
another
is that
cat game.
story.
This was shown somewhere, right?
She wanted to protect you from
Maybe
all the
not.
evils of this world, even if it meant losing herself. Everything she did.
Perfect.
Everything she sacrificed was to spare you from the nightmare we endured.
Oh, so you can possess people with the cat?
A force emanated from her, like nothing I'd seen before. Beautiful and terrifying. My greatest ally, and the start of something far worse.
Okay, yep. Was shown before.
バーボンによって午前4時を回っても覚めない夢。
Come on.
数十年しか生きていない小アッパどもがアニメが幼稚だと。今日はじいさんが家にいて、明日
You can play a Space Harrier ripoff and an Outrun ripoff. Sega sign off on this? Is this an Oni Chambara sequel that I'm unaware of? It's just as stupid looking.
これがかつて俺たちが夢見た21世紀なのか。
Showa American Story. Devs in the crowd. Road. See, now this is the Gamescom-ass Gamescom game I'm expecting. Game called fucking Road King. You're just a semi-driver. Yes. That's what Gamescom was built on. What needs to be. Fucking Road Kings.
Welcome to
Those
the
were
biggest
genuine
gaming
cheers.
playground in the world, where 500,000 people come come together to play, connect, and celebrate.
Don't get me wrong,
across
I have zero interest in playing that game, but I am not the demographic that lives in Europe that has been to Gamescom before all of the Hoyo shit.
Get set for Gamescom's unique indie area, where you're in control of the most creative and unique projects from more than 400 indie studios. And if that's not enough, don't miss Gamescom Awesome Indie Show, our show produced by IGN featuring the hottest new titles from the indie universe.
Man, I haven't
Become the hero yourself
gone to IGN.com in years and years. I don't even really know how many people I would recognize still work there.
Community experience. Can't make it to Gamescom in person? Visit our website, gamescom.global, and experience all program highlights via our content hub, Gamescom Now. The experts at IGN are gearing up to bring you full days of live streams straight to Twitch and YouTube. Oh, hey, Epi! Crashing the party? Jump into Gamescom Epics on our website and claim your loot. Next up, Gamescom Cares. Our initiative for a safer, more sustainable, and inclusive Gamescom. Speaking of inclusive, the Gamescom City Festival is taking over the city with live music for free and all kinds of fun.
Because we couldn't get anyone
Gamescom
to
is more
buy the
than
tickets.
a single event. It's a global family. With Gamescom Dev, Gamescom LAN, Gamescom Asia, and Gamescom Latam, we're unlocking dynamic experiences and connecting gamers worldwide. Welcome to the heart of gaming. Welcome to Gamescom.
Again, I don't know if you can just brand
Next up,
yourself
we've got
something
the
like
release date
that.
Trailer for Stage Tour. Built by veterans of the original rhythm music game era, this game has 90 songs.
What's up in chat?
Including artists like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Radiohead, Olivia Rodrigo, the Rolling Stones, and Muse. Here's a brand new look at Stage Tour.
Ugh. So far, a lot of misses for me. I still think the game that is the most Ethan game was that Symphony of the Night Mexican game. Mariachi something earlier? Oh, this is a Guitar Hero, like... He said something like that. I wasn't really paying attention. It's the thing, though, like, in this day and age, like... There was a time where, obviously, Guitar Hero was so big that they could justify, selling plastic guitars and whatnot, you know what I mean? Where, like, everyone seemingly had some sort of plastic instrument, you know, in their home or whatever. And now no one wants any of that shit. So now, like, this genre of video game, which was like, you know, Activision, Tony Hawk was really like Activision's first gigantic hit. And then it became annualized, you know, it's the Bobby Kotick method. Guitar Hero would be the same thing, right? We'll never go back there. Like, I see this, I'm like, yeah, this is a niche thing. Like, they showed the physical instrument, plastic instrument things, I'm like, oh, that's not a guarantee. You know what I mean? And it's a genre that's like, you know, licensed to hell and back because you're like, people want to play real songs. So, like, you need to pay for real songs, which means, okay, so the song's getting delisted because it's been out for 7 years and we only had, you know, the time. And, you know, it's like the same problem that car games and whatnot have. Where you have to play nice with so many different agencies and whatnot. And, like, you know. Oh, there's Crazy Taxi. I was interested in this, although I guess they used a lot of AI, so I don't know. Yeah. What was this band called? Forgot what this band was called, but it is the original Crazy Taxi song. Yeah, the original Crazy Taxi was an excellent arcade game. In that format of here's a time limit, do the best you can. Every time that they've attempted to evolve it beyond that has been not interesting, and so I'm curious to see how Crazy Taxi World Tour even handles like
against the human race. Our only hope, the Order of the Turok.
Huh. That's right, I forgot that they're making another Turok game. This is like a multiplayer co-op third-person shooter thing. Turok, man. Weird, a weird N64 era first-person shooter. It looked like you could go first-person in this as well. Like, what are you gonna do? There's a lot of franchises that are like, if you were to bring it back, it would just be something that fits into an already existing mold of like, yeah, this looks like a third-person shooter. Yeah, like what they're showing is a lot of, you know, fancy pre-rendered video, you're right, but when you get down into it, yeah, I mean this fits into an already existing mold, you know what I mean? So a game like Turok that you might have once thought of like being a little bit unique into what it was doing, there is no world in which a new Turok would be anything but this.
That's pretty awesome, huh?
So do you leave that IP behind, or do you make a generic-looking thing?
A 7-person independent studio founded by veterans of the Halo and Battlefield franchises. It's a new co-op action game that launches later this year. Let's check it out.
My two kittens just pathetically meowing from the bedroom. He's very cute. Like this big. Like maybe. Mm-hmm.
All right, Grab Hounds, welcome to the other side of the galaxy. Welcome to your first shift.
All right, let's get this done.
Remember, every resource
Okay,
gets
that's
us
a little interesting.
one step closer to home. New research options just opened up.
We got skill trees in this video game. That's about terraforming and crafting in a third-person shooter. Our twist is you're kind of like a dog.
Try not to die.
Do you get a look at what their hands look like? They gloved or robot hands? Oh, you can play dead.
Okay, this is becoming a problem.
No, they got humanoid-looking hands and gloves. Grab-a-hounds? Oh, grab-hounds.
Woof! Did I just bark at ONL? Yes, I did. That looks awesome! And this next title we're about to see comes from a studio known for creating world-class city building and management games. With this one, they're bringing that expertise and passion into an entirely new setting.
Didn't look to see how long this show
build a
was.
city where everything just clicks.
Been hour and a half. Oh, a Lego thing. When will the Lego allure finally cease in video games? We're still like, oh, look how big the Lego world is. I don't know if I'm really coming across how I want to here, but like, and when does like it being Lego not, you know, a video game being Lego anything stop like meaning anything? Okay, so it's City Skylines, but it's Lego Skylines. Okay. You know what I mean? Especially since how many objects and polygons can be pushed in games now, where like you can just have games that don't have that brand have that kind of look, you know? Especially in a day and age where at least the Lego sets I see are all the like, well, do you have $600? Adults welcome, yeah, because kids don't have paychecks. They cannot afford a $600 Charizard. Lego set, right?
The toughest jobs and stay longer when the work isn't done.
Or like we also played Hellbound.
Built with the firepower to clean up the alien mess, and the grit to see the job through to the end of the shift. They'll keep the lights on for one more day. The toughest crew on the contract. The last ones to leave the work site. The only crew that gets paid for doing what others won't. This is Exterminats. Punch in, clean up, get paid.
Yeah, very Helldivers 2 looking game. Saying that's a bad thing, but again, we live in this age where everything fits into molds that you've seen before.
In the arena, glory is witnessed.
And the bowl cut is forever.
But in the world, it is taken.
Oh, it's isometric, okay. Ooh, very Diablo-like. Yeah, okay. I'm liking what I see. Diablo 4 didn't hook me. Played that a bit. In a 2-player split screen kind of co-op thing. Not split screen, but like 2-player local co-op capacity. But that's a genre you don't see too many people ape.
I will
Is what Path of Exile?
What I am owed.
Is the other big one? Oh well, I guess that's this. That's right, because it was in early access forever. Wasn't this the game that Elon Musk was paying people to play his account for, so he could look like he's a real gamer?
There was some big news for ONL. Path of Exile 2 1.0 is coming on December 11th from Grinding Gear Games. And next, we have some exciting news. The reveal of a classic remake. It's a turn-based strategy game that was first released in 1999. Now beautifully reborn in 3D and faithfully modernized. It is time to journey back to Erathia. Oh my gosh. Command mighty heroes, build spectacular towns, and lead fantastic armies.
I might not be aware of this one.
Epic tactical battles once again. Ubisoft presents Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Remake.
Okay.
The great king of Erathia is dead. And the enemies of the kingdom are scrambling to feed on its remains.
Erathia must not fall to its enemies! Let us repay them 1,000-fold! For Erathia!
Right, this was from the 3DO company. But I was just Googling. Because they made, the 3DO company made this series along with those Green Army Men games. A lot. But when she said Ubisoft, I was like, yeah, but Ubisoft acquired it in 2003, I guess. So this would have been a remake of a game by the 3DO company. Okay, must have had expansions. Man, remember the Warcraft 3 remaster and how that was like unfinished?
Heroes will rise. Kingdoms
kings will fall.
Erathia cannot escape its fate.
Approximately 2 hours is this show, so we got about 30 minutes.
With that, now let's talk about Gamescom Cares, our platform at Gamescom dedicated to projects that give back. This year, we're putting the following topic in the spotlight: the unique power of the games community to be a force for good and drive real change. Please join me in
Give me a
welcoming
second, I'll be
special
back.
guest who knows this firsthand, co-owner
I'll let
and
this
business
roll. I'll be right
director,
back.
Ashley Farkas of Games Done Quick. Hello, Ashley. Welcome to Gamescom ONL. So, tell us about Games Done Quick.
Yeah, thanks, Shocks. So, Games Done Quick is all about playing games as fast as possible for a good cause. At every event, we bring together speedrunners from all around the world to showcase incredible runs and raise millions for charity. We are thrilled to bring our live event to Europe for the first time right here at Gamescom. Every donation and sponsorship from the community
Couple things.
and our
First, my
partners
computer is
goes
going
directly to
insane.
Gaming for Democracy, an initiative that supports social engagement and democratic values through gaming culture.
That's incredible. And since 2010, Games Done Quick has raised
Barney,
over
right.
$60 million for charity, right? Absolutely
Ouch.
amazing. What a great example of how gaming can give back. Ashley, why do you think it is that the gaming community has such a special power to be a force for good and drive change?
So I think games create a space where
talking
people
about video
show up
games.
as their authentic selves, and they connect with others who share those same passions. That sense of community and shared purpose is the
Man, my
foundation for
computer's fans are
everything.
going
This
insane.
empowers the community and helps players advocate for great projects like supporting democratic values, healthcare, and global humanitarian aid.
I can't agree with you more, but how can this special power be used even more in the future so that we feel empowered to speak up for what's right?
Yeah, we believe that the gaming community should recognize just how powerful it already is. Organizations like the United Nations already do, and as organizers, it's our responsibility to create meaningful opportunities through community fundraising, local events, or creator collaborations. We're
know, you're very
always
cute.
looking for new ways to connect gaming with causes that matter, and our goal is turning our passion
Yeah, I know.
into change that lasts beyond the games we play.
That's a great point. And of course, I have to ask, are there any more examples right here at Gamescom?
Absolutely. There are so many
here.
for everyone to see and participate in this week, from charity streams
Oh.
like Loot for the World to life-saving initiatives and the Gamescom Forest, just to name a few. Gamescom is bringing gaming communities together to create a real-world difference.
You're so right, Ashley. There's also Greenpeace, Life Lolly, Deutsche Stammzellspenderdatei, and Médecins Sans Frontières joining this community
I think
to
bringing
be a
you up.
force for good. Thank you so much for joining us, Ashley. I hope you have an amazing event right here at Gamescom. And of course, go check out all these great initiatives happening here at Gamescom Cares on our website.
Awesome. Thank you, Shocks and Ashley. Last year at TGA, I was very excited to debut the new title from Uppsala, Sweden-based Neon Giant.
Yeah,
the
you're going
small team
seconds.
behind The Ascent, No Law
So
is an
Mike-
immersive
Yeah.
open-world
Ooh,
FPS
my computer
RPG
might be,
set in the cyber grunge city of Port Desire. And tonight, it's finally time to give you a new look at the game.
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors? The city won't shut up about it.
What have you heard?
Nobody sees him go in.
Nobody sees him come out.
Let me put him away.
Right on his
Still here. And he rushed out the door before I got a chance. I have to end the stream. I think my computer's gonna over. Bye, everyone. See you next time.